Hi everyone, this is Romy with the garden update. I have some things going on, some new things going on in the garden that I wanted to share with you guys. Right here, I just planted some asparagus today. I planted 3 crowns over here. I know it's supposed to be more spaced out, but this is the only spot that I had that I could plant something and leave it without being disturbed. So, let's hope that we get something out of it. I know you're not supposed to harvest the first year, and they were 1 year old crowns, so I won't harvest this year. I'll harvest next year though. And the kind that I planted were the Jersey Giants. My peas are doing good. I added a string to the trellis, so they're growing slowly, but they're growing. I mean, it is kind of cold outside, so hopefully they'll grow a little bit faster when it warms up, just a tiny bit. This area is still vacant because nothing's come up. I have one plant there by the cat poop, which an unknown cat comes in my garden and poops, thinking it's this litter box or something. But over there, I believe that's cabbage. And I don't know if it's going to survive. So what I did is I started some seeds on the heating mat. So hopefully that'll work better and then I can transplant it in the garden in spring. Or I'll probably put it in pots because this is my space for my tomatoes and stuff. Over here I have the radishes. They all came up. I know I should have not put in that many seeds in there, but I'll obviously be thinning them out. Look at this one. It's ridiculous. It looks like every seed in that area came up. But I'll thin it out as it goes. It usually works out. Radishes are sort of easy to grow for me, thankfully. Over here, I have my fenugreek seeds that I sprinkled. There's just regular fenugreek seeds that I had in the kitchen. My grandma wanted me to try them out, so I'm gonna try that out, see how that works. So that's an experiment. My lettuce is doing really good here. As you can see, they've grown quite a bit. I'm gonna let these grow a little bit more before I harvest the outer leaves. One onion plant the onion was in there from last year, so maybe I'll get some seeds out of this one and I can save the seeds. I really don't plant onions for the bulbs because I don't have the room. I plant them for the greens and just because. My dead pepper plants, majority of them, some of them are still alive, like back here. That's still a little green, and I'm gonna clip these off. I know I should have clipped them earlier, but these are seeds that the pepper seeds that I can start fairly easily here, so I'm not too worried about that. These are the French radishes. Those are the radishes that are like this long, kind of like half carrots. These sprouted up. It seems like each and every seed sprouted up, and these seeds were the ones that my friend got from Japan. So I'm excited about that. In this pot, I have black seeded Simpson lettuce starting. I think sprouted up. The seeds were like a year and a half old, so that might be it. But maybe they will. If not, then they don't. I added this little bin for like decomposed food on the side because there's a lot of worms in here, so it's an experiment. And I like to experiment a lot in the garden that I'm doing to see if the worms will eat that and then fertilize the soil. We'll see. In this pot right here, I have bok choy starting. I'm going to be transplanting them out of there into the garden for spring. And this is bok choy too, and it's my niece's bok choy plant. Every year she'll do like a pot that's her own. Last year she did zinnias, and they did really well. Over here, I have the lettuces that I had started in that, and I keep transplanting them into different areas. And as you can see, that area I transplanted already, and they all got transplanted into the totes that I moved here into this one. So I'll have a lot of lettuce come harvest time, so probably be giving them out to family members. In this one, I have spinach, and I'm actually going to leave it in there, let it grow, see how it does. More lettuce in here, more lettuce in there. It's funny because these two were planted at the same time. This soil must be a lot better than that one because this one isn't growing and this one is. I don't know what I did different, but this one seems to like it's adapting a lot easier. Again, the lettuces in that pot, I have more radishes that I just started. My potatoes are not doing anything yet, so we'll see. Hopefully they will do something. If not, then it's okay. This pot, if you guys remember from my last update, my niece and I started this together. So all the lettuce has come up, the gourmet lettuce mix. The spinach has come up pretty well. As the carrots haven't come up yet, so maybe they'll take a little bit longer. We'll just wait and see. I have more lettuce there, and then okay, so on this side I have I planted some of my pepper seeds that I had overwintered. There's purple peppers, bell peppers, purple, yellow, and 2 greens. It doesn't look like this one's gonna make it because it's pretty brown, and that was the yellow one. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I can start it from seed again, but the other ones, I'm sure they'll make it. That one's empty. That's onion, and I just took this and I stuck it in here to see if it'll grow. Probably won't, but I have to still plant something in there. My seeds inside, I'll show you inside. This is the pak choys. I don't know what the difference is between the pak choys and the bok choys, but I had seeds from for both of them in my. I don't remember where I got them from, but I decided this, and it came up sparsely. Like it's only some of them came up. I mean, I filled this thing up with seeds because I'm gonna transplant them out of here. But whatever comes up, comes up. They're older seeds, so I'm not too worried about it. But looks like something will, become of it. So then I can transplant those in the garden. Okay, I'll actually show you my seeds now and talk about some other seeds that I'm starting. So over here are my seeds that you probably can't see in here, but I have all my seeds on a heating mat sitting in the kitchen on the windowsill. And there's different seeds in there. I can't remember, but it looks like different herbs like sage and stuff. The basil came up in there, and I transplanted it in these 2 pots already, and it's sitting on there, and it stays pretty warm by the windowsill, and if need be I can add a light to it later on too. And this I have parsley starting, so these are doing pretty well, and as soon as things start sprouting I'll share more. In here I have a light on top of it, and I have plastic wrap to keep the heat in because I don't have any of the heating mat, but I have my tomatoes starting in here. Some tomatoes, and I can't remember what's in that one. I hope I labeled them. But yeah, tomatoes and whatever's in there. Those are starting in here. And pretty excited about these because I'm growing Cherokee purples, pink brandywine, and a couple of the seeds that I got from Japan this year. So hopefully these will sprout and I can get them going for spring and summer. But yeah, those are my tomato seedlings my tomato seeds that I'm starting. It's in a covered area, so it stays warm over here. Once they sprout, as soon as they sprout, I'll move them out of here and I'll move them into like a warm area, but without any heat. Like maybe just a light, because I don't want them to get stringy. I've heard that it gets stringy. So yeah, there's my update. Right next to this is my worm bin. That is doing okay. The worms are okay. And I got a good harvest out of a good harvest of the castings last time, so I'm using that in the garden. I'm really excited about that. I do have other seeds inside the house, like broccoli and cauliflower that I know it's sort of late starting them, but if they do okay, then I'm gonna transplant them, and hopefully throughout spring they'll do okay. I've never grown broccoli or cauliflower, so yeah, these are my makeshift ways of trying to get seeds started. I'm on a tight budget because I'm in school, so I really can't spend a lot on equipment and stuff, and I really have to watch the electricity bill too. So yeah, this is how it works for me, and so far it's been working out. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and ask. You can leave a comment on the YouTube video, And until I talk to you again, I hope everybody's gardening is doing wonderful, and I love watching all you guys' updates. Bye bye.